All right, we're back on a special edition of this episode of Two Mics and Some Theories, Halloween edition, October. Thing 1 and Thing 2. Who are we? What are we? Followers of the cat? Searching for the hat? Chasing some rats? Avoiding... No, that's it. I forgot how the Cat in the Hat theme song goes.
The only thing that comes to my head is the one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I can't think of anything else.
I remember that it reminded me of a rap song or lyric. I don't remember if it was exactly that. Was it? No, I shouldn't say rap. The words rhymed. That's what I meant.
Didn't all of Dr. Seuss's stuff rhyme?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, then yes.
Yeah, it reminded me of a rap, but it wasn't that they were rapping, so they were rhyming.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Chris Turner is?
I know who Ike Turner is.
Who?
Ike Turner.
Who's Ike Turner?
Some fool that beat his wife.
Damn, you don't have to take us there this October. This is a happy holiday. Jesus.
He's married to Tina Turner, and it's like this whole scandal where like they had a bunch of domestic violence occurrences.
So Chris Turner, have you heard of him?
No, I don't know who that is.
He's a comedian who, at the end of his set, he does a freestyle rap.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I only know because what was I watching? I was watching, I think it just showed up on my recommendations in YouTube.
Yeah.
And at first I was watching his comedy. And then at the end he kept rhyming. And then I just went to his YouTube page and it was just a whole bunch of him, like 5 minutes to 6-7 minutes of him rhyming. So what he does is he does his comedy. And then at the end of the show he goes, "Hi everyone. So I want each and every one of you to give me a list of different words. It can be any words. I only have 3 rules. No animals, no foods, and nothing too obvious." So people start yelling out just random words. What was one? Gonorrhea, physics stuff, Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagorean?
Yeah. By Pythagoras. That they start yelling random physics stuff, a slew of a whole bunch of random words, and he gets 5. And sometimes they're like phrases, and sometimes he combines phrases like tequila and Mexico. Like he'll combine different words, and then the beat drops and he just rhymes, freestyle raps.
Damn.
It's funny because he's English, and when you see him, it looks like he's gonna fail. And then he knows it too, and he says
looks like
it.
a dork?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And it's hilarious because he says, "Don't worry, guys. This freestyle rap won't be as horrible as you guys think." And it's not. And it's amazing.
Damn.
I think I saw like 10 videos yesterday. Granted, they're like 5 to 8 minutes, but yeah, it was hilarious.
And so it's not previously like rehearsed or
this isn't rehearsed. This isn't previously planned. This will be what else did he say? How does he say it? This will be one time only, never to be seen again, never to be done again. All right. Then he goes into it.
Damn.
Yeah, I just found him yesterday, following his page now. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Do you know where he lives?
I know he is from, I'm not sure where exactly. He just said, "I'm English." So somewhere in Europe, in UK, I'm assuming. And the most recent shows that I've seen, they've been here in California.
Oh, so he might be at the Comedy Store.
I've seen him in the one in San Francisco. And so...
Cops.
I'm not sure what it was called. Not the Punchline. Maybe the Punchline. And then I've seen him in the videos I've seen in Moreno Beach. Something Beach.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he's been here on the west side.
Damn, I'll have to look him up then. Would you want to see him live?
Yeah, I'd go see him
If
live.
he was like at doing a spot at the Comedy Store.
I'd probably go see him live.
Yeah, I would too. The only thing that interests me is just that he rhymes. Other than that, he just the comedian. He would have to have some big name attached for me to want to go see him.
It's weird too because all the comments are saying, why isn't this guy blowing up? And then YouTube's algorithm, for whatever reason, is recommending him a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
No idea why. But he's just barely getting recommended.
Damn, better late than never.
Yeah.
Shoot. Chris Turner, I'll definitely be looking into that. Anyways, happy Halloween.
Well, technically, it's not Halloween.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Ah, man, a lot of big things coming up.
Yeah, happy November 1st.
Happy November 1st. Oh, that's right. That Friday is
A lot of
November
things
1st.
coming up or a lot of things that passed?
Both.
Oh, so you just went to Escape. How was it?
Did I?
Yeah, you just went to Escape last week. How was it?
I would have to say that hindsight, it was fantastic.
Yeah, I was there. So I showed up late. So this is what happened. So you went that Friday night, and I wasn't sure if I was going to go. So I ended up meeting someone to buy their ticket. So they gave me this long story how they were going to go, but they didn't end up going because their car wasn't starting, and they didn't know why it wasn't starting. So they tried to look for a ride, and they couldn't get a ride. All the friends had gone already. This person was the last person from his crew to go, and he didn't want to Uber it because it would have been 100 and something. And he said, fuck that. I'd rather just sell my ticket than actually just pay for another ticket just to get there. So I met him. We started negotiating. He wanted how much was the ticket to the original ticket? $220?
Yeah.
So he wanted 200, and I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 200, but you give me a ride. He didn't like that. He got a little mad. So he said, you know what? I want the 220. So I was like, no, hold on. I'm just playing. All right, fine. 180. and then eventually we just kept arguing back and forth. And I said, nah, you know, I don't really want to go that bad. My friends, there's only a couple people going, and the whole crew's not going. So, all right, thanks for meeting you later. And right as I turned around, he said, no, wait. 180, fine. Then I said, you know what? I only have 150 actually. So I got it for 150. 2 days.
Okay.
So when I showed up, I went in there, and you know how the security guards, they don't really pat you down?
Yeah.
They kind of just look at you. So I took this, and they assumed that it didn't have any pockets, which it doesn't.
Right.
When you look at it. But underneath, or I should say inside, we have our shorts, pants, whatever.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if I was going to take any alcohol, if I was going to take anything in there. So I ended up taking this big bottle of Jose Cuervo on one side. And on the other side, it was some vodka. I don't really know alcohol. I just know it was some vodka. So I had these two big lumps on the side. And you can tell that there was something there. But I guess it just looked like it was part of the costume. Because if I have one big bump here and one big bump here, it's like, fuck. But it's cool because the middle bump like evened it all out. So, so it looked like a utility belt.
Yeah.
So they didn't say anything. So they didn't pat me down. They're like, all right, you can go through. I went through, and I thought I saw you because I saw that.
Yeah.
But it was another thing one and thing two. Well, it was the thing one first, and then his friend or whatever, then he came out. So then there was three of us.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, help me find my friend. And these people were gone. They were rolling. They're like, oh my God. What's up with your utility belt? I was like, oh no, it's just this. And then they're just staring at me. And then they look down. What's the third bottle? Nothing. And they're like, oh, okay. So I just put him back in. And then we're searching for you now. We're going around the Escape. Steven! Steven! And they're yelling it out too. I didn't even tell them your name. I don't even know how they know your name. So now we're searching for you and we find you. But it's another thing one. So we're like, fuck. Now there's 4 of us. And then we ask him, where's your friend or the person you're dressing up with? And then he says, no, I came with the Cat in the Hat. And I said, fuck yeah, that's perfect. It'll be the Cat in the Hat and then just us. So now we're searching for the Cat in the Hat and you.
No.
So roaming around, we've checked the first half of Escape. So we checked the first half. And for those of you who don't know, Escape is a venue. Think of Coachella, not as big. Think of, if anyone knows the Nas Event Center, it's just a big event venue where there's music playing. So we checked the first half. The first half closest to the entrance, nothing. So now we're going to the back left half. So we go to the back left half. We go to a couple stages. I'm not gonna lie, we gave up for like an hour because we saw someone perform. But then after that, then we started to go to look for you. But then they got kind of hungry, so then we had to eat. So now it's like late. I think there's 1 hour left. So finally, we see a thing one. Or we see this.
Yeah.
So now we're running. We go, Steven! We kind of like fucking we're about to jump him. We surround him. Turn him around. Oh, fuck. We found another thing too, which is fine because now we're all in pairs.
Yeah.
So it's all good. So finally, we have half an hour left. We're trying to find you. All we have left is this back corner. We go to the back corner, and right away, 6 foot, I don't even know, 5 to 8, huge. We find the Cat in the Hat. So now we're a squad, and we're paired up. So we got the Cat in the Hat. It's us. We're dancing around. We're running around. People are looking like, what the fuck? Why does one of them have a utility belt? Everyone's like wondering, and we gave up. We were in pairs. We couldn't introduce another person to the group. We were paired off. The bottles were running low. I was like, you know what? After party, let's go. And then we left.
Word. Where'd you end up staying?
So there's this little apartment about, I think it was 10, 15 minutes from the venue. It took like 40 minutes to get there because of traffic and going out. But if there was no traffic and we would just drive from the venue to where we were, it was a little apartment, which I thought it was an apartment, but it was actually an Airbnb. And it was a pretty nice Airbnb. I think there were like 6 rooms, two or 3 bathrooms. I don't know why someone rented that much out when it was just 2 people, but hey, whatever.
Okay.
Cool little place.
Damn, so you had a good time.
Honestly, I don't even remember it.
Damn. And that was just day 1.
Yeah, day 1.
That's crazy. What'd you dress up as for day 2?
We just ended up staying in the Airbnb.
Oh. Dang. Well, the reason you couldn't find me was actually I was backstage getting tips from all the other DJs. Kind of...
Just a tip?
Just tips. I was a rave slave.
A what?
A rave slave.
Okay.
I was being a groupie with all the DJs, and they're just giving me some tips, kind of how to keep my cadence going when I do take up being a DJ, and when you see my names out on the all the future rave banners, Rage Al Ghoul.
All right,
that's gonna be my name, bro. I decided. And I'm gonna mislead a lot of people.
Why?
Cause I honestly feel like I'd play not like house and techno, but with a name like Rage Al Ghoul, I feel like most people would expect me to play some hard hitting head banging shit.
Because of the word rage?
Yeah, because most people just say that. Oh yeah, we're gonna rage. Let's rage at the rails.
I hear headbang.
A lot of people. Well, I've seen a lot of people say rage.
Yeah, no, I've heard that too.
Rage. So I don't know. I think it'll work for me and then also hurt me.
Wait, how'd you get that name? Did you watch The Arrow?
I've watched Arrow before, but in Arrow they pronounce it differently.
And they write it differently too.
Yeah.
It's Raza Ghoul. You think you can defeat me? A child? You were born into a wealthy family, but me, I had to struggle my entire life. Born from the depths of hell, I clawed my way out, never seen the sunlight until I was a man. And look at you, boy. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. I didn't say that.
Pretty close.
I just remember the fight scene when they were on top of the mountain and he gets the sword and he shits on them.
No, where did I get it from? Oh, I actually am watching Gotham right now. And in Gotham, the later seasons, they start introducing how Bruce Wayne turns into Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole origin of his run-in with Ra's al Ghul. But they also spell it differently in Gotham and pronounce it differently.
What do they call him?
Well, kind of like Raj al Ghul.
With the J?
Yeah. But it's
so weird.
In the subtitles, they spell it RA''S.
Yeah, that's how it's in Arrow. RA''S, and then the ghoul, I think it's spelled ghoul. No, I think it's Gal, Gal.
Yeah,
like
well,
Gal Gadot.
It's Ghul.
Do you know who that is?
Who?
Gal Gadot.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she?
Not only just the love of my life, but
yeah,
Superwoman. Girl.
What movies has she been in since Wonder Woman?
Oh, Wonder Woman.
I'm sure she's been in one. I just haven't seen it. Justice League, was that after?
That was after.
That was after
she came out.
Did you see Justice League?
No.
Isn't Justice League an artist?
What do you mean?
Or is that a rapper, producer? The name Justice League, isn't that someone in the music industry?
I wouldn't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
I think you're thinking of like Green Lantern.
Is that an artist?
Yeah.
It is? What genre of music?
I think he's a producer.
Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of anyone called Green Lantern. Is there a Boy Wonder?
Yes.
Fuck. I was going to take that name. Producer, artist, DJ.
I would have to say producer.
So you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
That name...
But if you spell it differently, it still works.
Yeah.
Because it used to be this rapper named Soulja Boy. And then when Soulja Boy came out, the older rapper tried to sue him, but it didn't work out because it's spelled differently.
So it works on spelling, but not pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it's spelled differently, you can pronounce it however you want.
Yeah.
Or how the word kind of dictates how you would pronounce it.
Yeah. Like, what's her name? Alice in Wonderland? It's literally a play on words on the Disney movie. But just because it's the break in the name is different.
Yeah.
It's like actually Allison for first name and then Wonderland for the second name instead of 3 different words for the movie title. Like Alice in Wonderland.
Wait, so then for that Boy Wonder thing, kind of like how they did that for the Alice in Wonderland thing, if Boy Wonder was spelled Boy Wonder, exactly how it's grammatically supposed to be spelled. BOY Wonder. What if I did B0Y W0ONDER and I said Boy Wonder?
That works. I was actually thinking BOI
Oh, that too.
and
Yeah.
then Wanda like WONDAH like Wanda.
Yeah. I don't know if the way I would do it would. I think you could potentially still get sued for that because when what you did right now is you changed the word completely, but you could still say Boy Wonder. But I'm just kind of, well, I guess I did too, adding a zero, but it still kind of looks like an O. Nah, yeah, not sure. Yeah, it would be word thief.
Word thief.
MC word thief. Because I leave girls speechless. You know why? Because I take the words right out of their mouth. Leave them breathless. Gawking up at me. While I hit the mic. Drop the beat. Go on the turntables. Examine the crowd. Look out in amazement. Yeah.
Shoot, all right. I woke up today a little disappointed.
Why?
Well, let me back up. I woke up today a little hyped, only to be disappointed.
Why?
Because I saw a lot of people posting a bunch of hype tweets or posts, like actual posts on The Godfather 4.
Okay.
So I thought, oh shoot, another movie. But sadly, no.
Why? What happened?
It's a album,
Ah, okay.
and it's a music album by Dave East and Nas. But the logo is actually the same Godfather logo, and instead of it the 3, it's the 4, like dropping down.
Mm-hmm.
So in the backdrop is all black. The letters are in white. So you just see that. Everyone starts to click on it, and then it shows the big picture, and then you just see both Nas and Davey's face.
Right. Okay.
Even though Nas is like well known, all the posters like, fuck man, getting our hopes up and it's 2 unknown rappers.
So it's trending.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the trending. From what I've seen, I see the trending page or the trending portion on Twitter when someone, specifically a person, a man or female, is posted there. I don't know if this happens to you, but whenever I see that, I always think, oh shit, did this person die? Or man, what did they do? And then you open it and it's like, okay. They just said some outlandish shit. But they're alright.
Yeah.
Or it's not even that. Sometimes like, oh, okay, they just took on this new role as whatever.
Yeah. I fell for it. They just said Godfather 4. So I got super hyped.
Yeah, I think for some reason, I know I do this. I always think the worst thing happened or the best thing happened. Like for you, it sounds like the Godfather thing. You're like, oh, fuck, another Godfather movie. Hell yeah. Or when you see someone else, like when you see a person, oh shit, hope they're not dead.
Yeah. I can see that.
And I think that's because it's trending, because everyone's talking about it. So we think something not amazing, but what's the word? Not world changing, something dramatic happened. Really dramatic.
Yeah, but I think we fall into like the trap, into the clickbait. Because I think there's probably not even that many people that are posting about it. It's probably like the amount of people doing so in a limited time frame that makes it trend.
Yeah, I'm not sure does it work like that? I'm not sure how the trending works. If it's dependent on a certain amount of time or throughout the day. What's trending, so it should be something. I think you are right. I think it
has to be within an amount of time.
Yeah. But you also see things that are like trending. No, actually, do you see things trending all day? I don't think you do. I think it changes constantly.
I would probably agree with that.
Because when I see, like, if something's trending in the morning, and it's number 1, if I look for it in the afternoon, I see that it's gone down on the list. If it's something that's continually trending, it doesn't stay at 1 all day. Unless it's something that people are continually talking about all day.
It could also move down your list because you've already clicked on it and they're trying to show you different things. They want to keep you engaged, interacting.
Okay.
I mean, that would be the smart play if you want to keep people on your app.
The smart play. I haven't seen any trick plays in football.
Really? They're happening all the time.
Yeah, I don't watch football. That's why.
Oh, man.
But the time I do turn it on, I don't see any trick plays. Wait, so you watch it? Are they popular still? I shouldn't say popular. Do people do them a lot? Do teams do them a lot during a game?
No. Because there's so many trick plays. I mean, there aren't so many trick plays. You do one, like at the beginning of the game. You know, obviously the team's going to be on high alert, or the opposite team's going to be on high alert. It probably won't work again. And then you can't do it the following weeks because obviously when a team's preparing for you, they're going to be like, oh, we got to watch out for this. So they're already going to be on high alert. It's like a one and done type of thing.
Yeah.
Or they have to be really out of nowhere.
Whenever I see them, I usually see them when they're trying to get the go from 6 points to 7 for a field goal. And they do a trick play to get that extra 2 points, or on a third down, going into the fourth down.
Did you ever see that video that went viral? It's of a football game where a team that is actually playing our alma mater, Cleveland, just gets shitted on by this like dirty trick play.
I'm not sure. I don't think I have.
It's I don't remember the exact team that Cleveland team was playing, because obviously it wasn't us. But basically the quarterback for the other team just picks up the football and goes, "Hey, this is not our ball," and walks to the sideline and just takes off for a touchdown.
Huh.
And just left everyone on the Cleveland defense just kind of staring at him like, what is he doing?
Wait, we had that same exact play. All right. Not our year, but the year before that. I remember seeing that. I was in the stands and Trey was the quarterback at the time. And he went to the sideline and then he took off.
You're right. So that was when we were in JV then, 10th grade.
10th or 11th. I don't remember when. I remember seeing that play though, because I was confused too.
But if you were in the stands, it couldn't have been 11th grade.
Why not?
Because 11th grade, we would automatically be varsity.
I didn't play 11th grade.
You didn't?
Nope. Just 10th and 12th.
Wait, what the hell? You
didn't know? Yeah, 11th I did water polo. That was during fall.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Who else did water polo with you?
Chris and Alex, and then they gave up. Because they're like, this is too hard.
Oh, damn. That's right.
Then they went... I forgot why. Oh, I remember why. No, they didn't want to play 11th grade because they said that they weren't going to start because they're going to start all the seniors, so they were just going to be on the sidelines. So then we did water polo, and then I stayed, and they went back to football.
That's right.
I remember the coach talked to them, and I was like, fuck you, you're not going to talk to me? I'm going to come back senior year and start and not talk to you. And then it was someone else, and then it was all good.
Shoot, that's right.
Because senior year is when we got Coach Johnson.
No.
He was there 11th? Oh, it's fucked up. Then he didn't talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I told the twins or the Guzmans when they left, I was like, you should still stay.
Oh, okay. So you didn't talk to me either. All right. All right.
My bad. Actually, I don't remember if I did talk to you.
No, you didn't. I know
probably
you didn't.
But it wasn't like I actually gave them a talking to. I just said they're gonna rotate you guys in so much, especially on the positions that they played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did rotate over and over again, so it's not like they weren't gonna get playing time.
Mm. I just hating because I had a nice Speedo. I still have it.
You still have the Speedo?
Yeah, I had my
Would
number
you
and
wear
everything.
that out like to the beach, or
Yeah,
if we ever went to Spain and visited Ibiza?
yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Yeah, you get used to it. I had a zero period, second semester of senior year. Just, I think it was swim. I just went in so I could get a morning workout. And yeah, I wore my Speedo then. And everyone else had like shorts and like shirts. Some people even went in with shirts. Said, fuck that, I'm going in with my Speedo. This shit's comfy. And I'd already been comfortable with the pool and I knew the coach and everything, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what the fuck? Why is he wearing a Speedo? And then they didn't care after the first 3 days or like whatever. Hey, Speedo boy. What's good? See my number? Bam.
Shoot. Okay, so after zero period, would you shower?
Yeah.
And then go about your day just...
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be all with with that...
Chlorine?
Yeah, the feeling of chlorine all over you.
Of course, you would just it doesn't take long to shower. You just go in there, soap it up, soap your body, and then just get out.
Sick. Were you one of those people that walked barefoot in the showers?
Yeah.
You wild.
I guess.
Damn, you wild.
You say that, I say your immune system's trash.
Oh, goddamn.
Never got in a...
I don't think it's trash. I just don't want to find out if it's trash or not.
Because what would you get, a foot infection?
Kind of like ringworm.
Yeah, never had ringworm. Will I get it? Maybe, but... Yeah, it's
wild.
not worried about it. Well, because I would shower.
Damn. You probably feel all super comfortable the rest of the day then, huh?
Nah, I was sleepy.
Really?
Yeah. I was going hard. Because there's a deep end. When the zero period was water polo. But it wasn't for the team. It was just for anybody who wanted
like intramurals type?
How?
Type of class? Intramurals?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like it's like a co-ed team that isn't like seriously competing against other schools. It's more, teams within Cleveland compete against each other.
I would say no. It was just exactly what is. Some people have zero period English, math, etc. It was just like that. But for sports, it's a bit different because it's kind of you just go there to get the credit. As long as you got in the pool and you kind of played a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing about the pool was that the deep end was on the right side, and there's a little shallow end for the place where we would play. So everyone was on the shallow end, and I was always going the deep end and like compete hard, because it was me and someone else from the water polo team, and we would kind of compete with each other really, and everyone else was just kind of there looking at us, and they would play too, but we would go hard, like try to turn each other, and yeah.
So would it be like off season?
Yeah, it was off season. It was kind of like off season football, but no one there's trying to go to the team. No one's trying to go on the team. They're just taking a class to fulfill some units.
Got it. Shoot, okay. Would you do like join a water polo team now?
Probably. I don't even know if I could.
Given that you had the time and it worked out in your favor.
Probably not. I would like to swim. Yeah, probably not. I would rather just swim. Just do laps back and forth. Time myself.
Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't do water polo, but I would like to join a co-ed team.
I don't like that word co-ed. First of all, don't ever say co-ed in front of me.
What's wrong with the word?
I think of dorms and
Bunch of sex.
Jesus, Steven, no, not at all.
So then,
All right, I was gonna say that.
what does it even?
Oh, dorms. That's what I think of. Co-ed dorms. When I hear the word co-ed, because co-ed is male and female.
Yeah.
And do they have co-ed dorms nowadays?
I don't know.
Because I think before, actually, they might have some in other states, but
Probably.
I don't think they have them in California. I was gonna say Californian universities in California. Californication. You remember the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I know who they are, but I don't remember the song.
Californication.
Because whenever you say Californication, I think of fornicate.
What?
Yeah.
I see what you're going at, because you're thinking of the state and you're thinking of the homeless population and you're thinking about what's another word for it? Stool, and you're thinking of the rat population, how it's grown to a disproportionate size, and how there's even signs of the Black Plague in Los Angeles, and because of that, the rats fornicate. I got you. All right.
All right, I guess. That's to an extreme, but yeah.
Did you hear about the Black Plague supposedly making not a comeback, but there's been traces of it found in Los Angeles because of the increase of the rat population?
Oh, yeah.
Did I ever tell you about rats? They used to poison them with warfarin, and we use warfarin now as a blood thinner. I believe it's a thinner.
Did not know that. I've never heard that word before in my life.
Warfarin?
Yeah.
I remember in bio, I forgot which bio, it was in one of the bio. There was a, did we use it here in the States or was it in Europe? They were poisoning off the rats because I think it was Europe. Fact check me. They were poisoning off the rats and they were using warfarin. Warfarin is a blood thinner. I shouldn't say blood thinner. Blood, it coagulates your blood. Or does it thin it? It's either blood thinner or it coagulates your blood. Meaning it bunches it up so then you can't pump blood. And then the hearts of the rats eventually get a heart attack. And then they die. So they were poisoning off the rats. I don't know if that happened or if it thinned the blood. Whatever the case, they were poisoning them with warfarin. And they killed off most of them, but some of them became resistant to it. And those that became resistant to it, over generations, they became resistant to warfarin. And then it didn't work anymore.
Oh, shoot.
So now there's warfarin resistant rats.
They gotta find other ways to kill them then.
Yeah, it's just super complicated because if one generation is shown to be resistant, then the future generations will get resistant, and then you can't use that anymore.
Yeah.
That's why they use rat models for bio, because they reproduce so quickly, and you could get a bunch of generations really fast. And you can, as you get more generations, you can test different genes, different drugs, etc., etc.
Yeah. Shoot. Did I ever tell you that we saw a bunch of rats in Thailand? And they're big?
Really? Not. Wait, how big were they? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, they were pretty big. And it was more Jose was telling us about them. He goes, yeah, don't walk, because they leave their trash on the street. They don't have like trash bins like we do. So they whenever they bring out the trash, they put them on the street. And he would tell us, like, hey, watch out when you're walking near the trash bags, because there tend to be rats that kind of just be dumpster diving, basically, without the dumpster.
Dumpster diving. Okay, they're trash diving.
Trash diving.
So how big were they?
They're pretty big.
Like cheeky big? Like a small chihuahua big?
A little smaller than Cheeky.
Okay.
But Jose did say he saw some bigger ones in Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
But in Phuket, they were pretty big. Like, you could see them. We're like, oh, goddamn. and they're not scared of people.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So you can't just scare them away. They'll just look at you.
Yeah. You just reminded me of that. Can't believe I forgot. But I don't know how I feel about rats.
What do you mean? I would assume you wouldn't want one as a pet.
Of course, I don't want them around. I don't want them in my house, but I've never had any real interactions with them. So there isn't like real hate where it's like, oh, on site, I gotta kill you. Like with spiders, it's on site.
All spiders?
All spiders. Any and all spiders.
What about the Goliath spider?
No idea what that is.
The biggest spider in the world? The Goliath?
If it's
bigger than your hand? Definitely bigger than your hand. It's like the size of like this.
Oh yeah,
on it's huge.
On site.
How are you gonna kill it? Damn.
Pop holes.
I don't know if the Goliath. I think it's called the bird-eating spider. That's what it's called.
Is it the one from Australia?
Yeah, it's the Goliath. But I think that the nickname is bird-eating.
I think so.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar. As soon as you said bird-eating, it clicked.
Yeah, it's Australia. Actually, it might be in South America, parts of South America as well. I don't know if it's restricted to Australia or if it's even there. I think it might be in South America as well.
It's only a matter of time until somebody brings it here and then gets tired of it, lets it go into the wild, and
if it becomes tropical, I think it's a tropical animal. Like you can't bring.
Australia's not tropical.
Is it? Well, I don't know if it's in Australia. I think it is in South America.
But even then, South America. I don't know why
in the tropics.
I feel like I heard you say Africa.
Africa.
I'm like, Africa's the same thing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if you can bring tropical animals.
There's a lot of stuff that you can't bring in.
No. Not physically. I mean, I don't know if they'd be able to survive. That's what I mean. It's like, can we take a chicken to Antarctica? Yeah, we could take it. I don't know if it'll survive on its own.
Makes sense.
That's what I mean. Yeah, of course we could bring anything. I just don't know if it could survive on its own. I would assume not, because it's restricted to the environment and the food and whatever it eats there.
All right. So just because I was super South America. Mainly lives in humid rainforests of South America.
Okay, so it is in the tropics in South America.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's a big one in Australia.
Yeah, there's a big one there. I think it might be there too. Who knows? Anyway, now I know why I'm doing the podcast.
Now you know why?
Yeah.
Why?
To build a community.
Care to elaborate?
No. No, yeah. Yeah, I felt like before I didn't know why I was recording per se, other than to talk and to have fun. But now I think I want to just build a community where other people can come, and not to make it too, how should I say it? Not political, to make it, because when I say build a community, it sounds like it's something that's organized, not organized. I'm not sure how to say it. Basically, if you like to laugh, cry, and ask questions, then you're in the right place.
Okay. Community kind of makes me think of like welcoming.
Yeah.
So you want to keep it plur?
Yeah. You like laughing, crying, and asking questions, you're in the right place.
Sick. Okay. Is this where I share why I'm doing the podcast?
If you want to. You don't have to.
I haven't came to and I don't feel like I've come to a realization like you have. But I originally started just because I wanted to hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm not saying you need a reason to.
Oh, yeah.
You like laughing, crying, and asking questions, you're in the right place.
I don't like to cry. I think I'd be a bad actor because I'd struggle to make myself cry.
You good? Just get some onion.
Let's get some onion.
You think people do that?
I think the bomb hot sauce and just swipe it on my tongue.
God. Want to try it?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be a good actor because I feel like I struggle to show emotion.
Yeah.
Unless I'm playing a role that has me just mad all the time. I feel like I'd excel in that. The resting mad face, apparently.
I don't think there's just I think that would be more difficult. Then here's why: because those, from what I'm recalling from all the movies where there's a character who's mostly mad or who doesn't show emotion. He's like that in the beginning, and as he goes throughout his hero's quest, at the end or somewhere in the middle, somewhere later in the movie, he opens up, and that's what makes that movie good, because he's struggling with his emotions and he eventually comes to terms with it, or something happens where he's more in touch than he was before in the beginning. Yeah. And then that's what makes that's one of the aspects that makes that character interesting, because he's able to open up. So I think that would be harder, because that would force you to open up. And that doesn't happen all the time, but that's just one type of character and one of the things that they do.
But that's if I'm the protagonist, right?
I was assuming you were.
Yeah, well, I was
trying to be the villain?
Yeah.
Oh, like, shit. All right. Never mind then.
That's what I'm saying. That would be the easiest, where I'm just always mad. Or like the hitman for some villain, for the main villain, and I'm just always standing behind him, just...
All right.
Guns holstered, ready to go.
All right.
But
also, November is National Novel Writing Month, and I already signed up.
Novel Writing Month?
Nano, Nano. Forgot the website. National Novel Writing Month.
Novel, Novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you signed up as in you're gonna submit to write one, or submit like a...
So it's a group online that I think it's for any age group, and you're committing to writing 50,000 words in the month of November.
Oh. And is it just like on an honor system, or do you have to actually submit it somewhere?
No, it's just, well, you can't. Yeah, it's to write your first draft, because you can't finish it to completion. It's just to write the words
pushing
down.
You to start it.
Yeah, it's pushing you.
It's very encouraging.
It's I think there's 400,000 people that are committed right now. I think it might be more, but it's pushing you to write the first draft, because the first draft is always the hardest.
Yeah.
After the first draft, then you write your second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. You're just editing at that point, changing the story, adding some things, removing some things, cutting off all the fat, and just polishing it. So the hardest part is writing the first word.
Yeah.
Is the hardest part.
Writing the first word, huh? That reminds me of the SpongeBob episode.
Doodle Bob?
No.
Oh.
I think he has to like write an essay or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing he does is like he's obviously procrastinating and everything. Then it just cuts to a scene where he's just like, and like he looks like he's working all hard. And at the end, he goes, whew, and it shows to the paper, and it just says the.
I think I've seen it.
So that's your first word right there. The.
Actually, I already wrote 10 pages.
Oh, damn. You're cheating.
Yeah. No. It wasn't 10 pages to start. It was 10 pages to figure out what the characters were and what his problem was.
Ah.
I think I showed you when I had like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I remember. Damn. It's going to be like Halloween themed?
No. It's an actual story. I have the main character, the main villain, a couple side characters. I just really need to nail down the characters now in the world, and then start writing.
Damn. Are you going to let people read it?
Sure. I plan on publishing it eventually. Sick. I think I'm a pantser.
A pantser?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So there's 2 types of writers. Technically there's a whole bunch, but they people like to categorize them as pantsers, or what's the other word?
Dancers.
Like planners, or not planners, but a pantser is that you write by the edge of your pants. So you don't really know where it's going, you just start writing.
Ah.
So you might have an idea of, there's no real pre-planning done. And then the other people are the people that write a whole bunch of outlines and have like the scenes, what's going to happen, have it really detailed and pre-prepared. And then that's the second person. The third person is a combination of both.
So you're a prancer, huh?
Yeah, I think I like that style.
Does seem more attractive.
That actually does not seem more attractive. The outliners seem more attractive because you're planning everything out.
Attractive as in easier?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about easier. I'm talking about like more like the thrill of it. Of like, oh, where am I going with this?
Oh, I see what you mean.
You get me? If it's already outlined, pre-outlined, you're kind of just like, oh, I know where I'm going to end up. So it's kind of like you're just going through the motions at that point.
Kind of, because it's outlined, but you could change it at any point.
Yeah. But you ultimately know where you're going to end up.
Yeah, depending on how much you outline. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I could be wrong. I don't know jack nothing about writing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, as soon as you said or described what both things were, that's where my mind went to. Where, oh, this one looks like I'd have more fun doing it, and the other one just kind of looks like it makes me feel like I'm doing homework.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But I could be wrong. I don't know jack stuff about writing.
Yeah, you do. If you write, you're a writer.
Yeah, who knows?
1,667 words a day.
I don't even know if I talk that much.
That's 4 pages.
4 pages. Like on a Word document?
On a Word document. Full, more or less.
Single space? Double space?
I think they wanted double space, but I think I'm just going to write a single space and then I could double space it all later. Just select everything and click double space.
Damn, that's tight.
Shit's scary.
Just who I am as a person just makes me want to jump on board and be like, fuck yeah, you do it, I'll do it with you, bro. I'll support you in anything you want. But I know damn well I'm not going to do it.
I don't know.
I'd struggle.
I don't know if you could write... Have you ever written 4 pages straight?
Straight? No. I mean, I've written like essays that are like 7-8 pages long, but that's over like time.
Yeah.
But in one sitting, yeah, that'd be very difficult.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take probably 3 or 4 hours. Probably an hour per page when I start. Because when I was doing the 10 pages that I did, it took a really long time. But that's because I was figuring out the characters and everything. And I had to go online and search for stuff and go back and then continue on. But I think physically just sitting there and writing, I think 1,667 words is more or less an hour and a half to 2 hours for someone who's been doing it for a while. I think it'll take me 1 hour per page.
But if you get on a roll.
Yeah, I've been on rolls before too. And I've written like half a page in like 20, 30 minutes. So I know what it feels like to be on to be in the zone writing. I've done it a couple times. Probably 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it feels amazing because then you're just going. The words are just flying off. Just writing them down. And like, oh shit, a page is done. Half a page is done. But then there's times where you fucking write 3 words. Not 3 words, 3 lines, and then an hour has passed. It's like, fuck.
Writer's block, huh?
Not writer's block. It's more story block.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had writer's block per se. It's more story block. Because whenever I feel like I have writer's block, I just keep writing. And then and I should probably continue writing, but then I read it and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Delete, keep writing. Delete, keep writing. I think I'm just going to keep it next time.
Yeah. Shoot, okay. I don't know about you, but it has me excited for what you come up with.
I've been planning since September.
Damn.
So the excitement went down a long time
Yeah.
ago. Now it's just pre-planning.
We should make November like like how Joe Rogan does Sober October. That should be our Sober October, but in November, where we tried, like you're trying that out for the first time. It's your first time doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll like document our progress.
Yeah, it's when you sign up, and you're signing up, but no one's winning anything. You're just joining like a group community,
Is there like a
whatever.
forum where you can like talk with other writers and be like, hey guys, maybe I'm stuck here, or
Forum, YouTube groups, they do meetups even.
Sick.
If you want to like meet up at your local Starbucks or whatever and just meet other people and write with each other, yeah.
That's sick.
They have their own website and everything, and I'm not sure how it works exactly. I think as when November starts, as soon as the clock hits November 1st, I think how should I say, the like links open up where you can document your progress.
Damn, that's tight. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I need to work on the world. Need to finalize some things from the world and the characters, and then I think I'm not gonna try outlining too much. I think I'll outline a little bit and see where it goes. It's about to start this Thursday. I've been counting down the days. 5 days to prepare. 6 technically.
Yeah, sick.
See how it goes.
Well, I guess on the last note, good luck.
Hi.
You want to sign us off?
Sure, to make some theories, bye. No. Yeah, so how are we gonna how are we gonna end it? Are we gonna end every episode by saying how are we gonna end it?
Probably until we figure something out.
Alright, how are we gonna end it? Alright, let's end it. Then
my favorite sign off so far was the toodaloo motherfuckers. I feel like that one gets used a lot.
What? By who? Who uses that?
Because isn't it from The Hangover?
Is that where I heard it from?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's where I was using it from Mr. Chow.
All right. I knew I heard it from somewhere. Okay. Then what's another movie reference where someone says something?
There's so many.
All right, choose another one.
Damn, Off the Dome?
Yeah, I can't think of one right now. Just any memorable quote from movie, TV show, or even a book. Poem.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
All right. Wait, who said that?
It's from The Dark Knight Rises.
Was that with Bane?
No, it's with Harvey Dent.
He said that?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the attorney, right? The one that ends up turning into Two-Face?
Two-Face, Scarface? Is it? No, it's not Scarface.
It's Two-Face.
It's Two-Face, yeah.
Yeah, he says that.
Well, hello, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, man.
All right, we'll go with that one then. With yours. Bye.
Bye. Peace.